Camera 2. It's weekend tea time. Open Championship underway at Royal Liverpool. Brian Harmon will get his opening hole. His lead is shrinking right now. John Rahm fired a 7 under 63 this morning. Tommy Fleetwood, Rory McIlroy, all making birdies as well. Greg Moody's the president of BC Golf. He's sitting in with me. As next week, Capilano Golf and Country Club is hosting the 56th edition of the Pacific Coast Amateur Championship. What a week awaits.
No kidding. Yeah, Capilano is one of the iconic venues in all of Canada. No matter what list you look at, it's always in the top 10. And they've been so gracious. They're hosting it for the third time. They have a 10-year commitment for us. 2003, you might recall, our own James Lepp blitzed the golf course, shot 62 in the second round, and actually it's the only time that British Columbia has won the Morse Cup, thanks to James. There's actually two events going on this week. There's the Morse Cup, which is a team event. Pacific Coast Golf Association made up of 15 golf associations, of which British Columbia is one, Alberta, Western states. Don't make me name them, Jay, because I'm sure I'll miss someone. This event has been going on now for this, our 56th year. Actually, the PAC started in 1901, I think, and went for about 10 years, and then it ceased to exist, and then it came back 56 years ago. It's one of the premier events in amateur golf.
Yeah, let's talk about it, because when you look at the fields over the years, it really is the who's who of golf.
Absolutely. Names like Colin Morikawa, Scotty Scheffler, Minwoo Lee, Bryson DeChambeau. I can go on and on. There's all kinds of PGA Tour stars. Xander Schauffele was here in 2013, I guess, the last time it was here. I think the starter had trouble with his name. But
it happens to us from time to time.
Exactly. But no, it's a great event, and it's risen in stature now. There's what they call the Elite Amateur Golf Series. It's a series of seven events across the states. Actually, as we speak, the guys are in the Southern Amateur. They're in Tennessee. They're going to be, some of those guys are going to be heading up, flying up tomorrow and traveling tomorrow, practice around Monday, and then the following week they go to the Western Amateur in Chicago. The nice thing about this, the Elite Amateur Series, is the perks for the players. The top 5 players in the order of merit, direct access to the U.S. Men's Amateur, which is a huge perk for them. The top 2 get a PGA Tour start. The top 5 get a Korn Ferry Tour start. And the top 5 also get direct to the final qualifying for the U.S. Open for next year. So it's really a great series.
A lot to play for. You couldn't ask for a better setting than Capilano Golf and Country Club, especially seeing how it's all systems go after some of the renovations. I want to ask you, I know you've done countless golf tournaments as a rules official. When it comes to setting up a championship golf course, do you want the golf course to show its teeth? Do you want some scoring? How do you balance it all out?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. I mean, ideally, we don't want to embarrass the players. We need to set it up so it's fair, but challenging. And it's a fine line. So I've spent this past week up at Capilano marking the golf course. That's the first thing we do, is mark it, make sure that the players know how we're playing it, where the out of bounds is, where the various penalty areas are. But more important is setting up the course and doing the hole locations. And this year, this week, we're very fortunate. We've got 2 of the absolute best in Canada. Dale Jackson, who was head of rules for Canada for years. He's a trustee for the PNGA, and right now he's in Ottawa. He's the head referee for PGA Tour Canada. And Jim Halliday, who's just recently retired from the Champions Tour, they're going to set up the golf course. These guys absolutely know what they're doing. But more importantly, they know what not to do. I've set up Capilano a number of times over the years for various events. And if you're not careful on Capilano, you've played it.
Oh, yeah.
If you get on the wrong side of the hole,
it's a long day.
It could be a very long day for you.
Hey, before I let you go, just a quick answer. My producer wanted to know, do you get a chance to enjoy the golf when you're a rules official, or is it work?
It's a bit of both. I mean, I kid with folks when I head to a golf tournament, I scope it out and find out where I might have a snooze.
I don't think you'll be doing much snoozing next week.
No.
Pacific Coast Amateur goes July 25th through the 25th at Capilano. Really appreciate what you do in the golf industry, and thanks for coming in.
Yeah, spectators are welcome.
There you go. You can go up with Capilano next week. Krista?
Awesome. Thanks, Jay.